try it again. What's happening, party people? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day out there. Well, today is Monday. Good Monday to you all. This past weekend, I know that I have a lot of friends out there that have lots of different religious backgrounds, lots of different spiritual practices. This past weekend, if you're a Christian, we celebrated Easter, right? And part of that brought up this idea for me to discuss with you guys what we're doing to ourselves, not about anybody else. This is a specific reflection for you to do, for me to do, inside ourselves. And when Jesus was going into the temples, he got really angry when he saw people making it into a market, and taxing was going on, and it was basically like a flea market in the temple. And Jesus got really, really upset with that. Okay. And I started to, as I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about that Bible study, I started thinking about how we wouldn't go, you or me or anybody, like I wouldn't go next door to my next door neighbor and trash their yard, right? And they wouldn't come over here and trash mine. Now, periodically we see, like, from the garbage, this morning the garbage guy's coming, and I noticed that the garbage guy, depends on who it is, if garbage falls out of the trash can, the one guy will pick it up and throw it in the trash can. One guy, he just lets it all. Like, I came home this morning and I saw trash on the ground, so I picked it up and put it in the trash can. But we wouldn't go deliberately to our neighbor's yard and trash their yard. So the question is, and what I was thinking was, if we truly believe, and really if you're religious at any, or spiritual, if you think in religion or you're thinking spiritual, you're always thinking of the body as part of the temple. As the body is part of in Christianity, the body is part of the temple of Christ, right? So if your body is a temple, and you would not go to your neighbor's yard and trash it, then why do we trash our bodies? Why do we trash our temples? Why do we make flea markets out of our temples, our bodies? And that kind of just popped in my head. And I was like, well, you know what? I would never go and just throw my trash over in my neighbor's yard. But, some days I don't treat myself the way I should. Sometimes we don't treat ourselves with our inner talk, our inner dialogue, how we talk to ourselves. We would never talk to somebody else because, it's just rude. So why do we do that to ourselves? We wonder why we set ourselves up for failure. We wonder why we fail, but we set ourselves up for failure by the negative self-talk and the way we treat ourselves. So today, this week, as we are coming off of Easter, the celebration, the resurrection of Christ, to help deliver us from our sins, he died for our sins. This week, look at yourself, and before you do something to yourself, before you do something to your temple, whether it's food or it's the way you talk to yourself or physical, stop and think, would I do this to somebody else? Would I do this to somebody else's property? Would I do this to somebody else? Would I say this to somebody else? And then remind yourself, okay, I'm not going to do this to myself. I'm not going to treat myself this way, and I'm not going to give myself the improper nutrition that I need. All right. So I hope that was it. That's all I got. But that just kind of hit me last week, and I was like, you know what, man, this is a fantastic time to talk about it. So if there's something that you guys are going through, or if this resonated with you, post a comment below. Maybe what you're going to stop doing. Stop talking to yourself. Sometimes I'm really hard on myself, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep pushing, but at certain points, I'm going to be like, hey, man, you might want to just chill out a little bit. Okay. So what are you doing? What are you going to do to treat yourself, to treat your temple better? Put those below. Hearts, likes, wows, happy faces, Care Bear stares, because you guys know I like those. You guys have a motivationally awesome Monday out there. And until next time, start strong, finish stronger. Woo!